300 subs, holy banana split, that's so freaking amazing. I'm so thankful for all of your feedback and all of your comments. It's so amazing to read, both from Reddit, my own channel, and also on Pixel Enemy. I'm thankful for all of you guys. But without further ado, let's get into the review of the ACE 23, and let's take a look why people claim it's the best assault rifle in the game, and actually one of the best overall weapons in the whole game. Let's start this episode with some history. The Gail ACE is an Israeli assault rifle developed and manufactured by Israel Weapon Industries. It is produced in three types of calibers: the 5.56mm NATO as known in Battlefield 4, and the 7.62x39 and 51mm NATO. Israel Weapon Industries is part of a group of companies that develop and manufactures guns used by armies and law enforcement agencies around the world. As a continuation of IMI, it is one of the world's most famous and best-selling arms manufacturers around the world. The weapon was designed and produced in 2010 and has since then been used by countries like Colombia, Mexico, South Sudan, Vietnam, Ukraine, etc. etc. It has a damage of 24 up to 8 meters, but drops down to 18 at 50 meters. It has a fire rate of 770 RPM, which is slightly above moderate for an assault rifle, but if we compare with the FAMAS that has the highest fire rate in the game, at 1000, the ACE 23 shoots 4 less bullets per second than a FAMAS. It has a muzzle velocity of 620 meters per second, which is definitely moderate for an assault rifle, but once again, combined to the Austrian AUG with a velocity of 670 meters per second, we can clearly see the gun doesn't win here either. It has a short reload of 2.1 seconds, and if there are no bullets left when you reload, you're gonna have to wait for 3.1 seconds instead. With no attachments, it has a pretty clean recoil pattern, but in comparison with the SAR-21's recoil, which looks like this, it is once again not the winner. But with all of these stats combined, plus some others, it is one of the fastest weapons to kill with, which is of course the main reason people like to play with this assault rifle. As I said before, the recoil looks pretty clean without attachments at all, so I like to keep it as naked as possible, which makes it easy to unlock until it reaches the full grade. Oh, and by the way, you will unlock this weapon by finishing the Assault Expert assignment. And for that you will need 50 medikit ribbons, 200 kills with any assault rifle, and 10 assault rifle ribbons. But as I said, I like to keep it as naked as possible, so what I like to use is an angled or a folding grip, and yes, the red dot sight, which can be the reflex, the cobra, or the holographic, and the coyote sight. I don't recommend using a laser sight because people have it much easier to spot you when you ambush or just get a good angle on them, and if you are in a smoke environment, they're gonna spot you even easier. The only thing the laser sight is good for is if you're in close range, which makes the hipfire better. I just recommend not going in close range with this weapon, but try at least to stay at medium range. If you play a lot of Battlefield 4, you will know that medium range is one of the best ranges for most of the assault rifle, not the FAMAS for example. It's very good at close range, as mentioned before. But also make sure you check all your corners and be very alert, because if you're too offhanded and don't get the first shot, you will eventually get killed pretty easily. This weapon also performs well between long range and medium range, when you have enough time to aim at the target and get all the bullets on the target. Also, without the visual recoil, you will have a much easier time taking out target with this weapon, the AEK, and many others. I had a great feeling with this weapon so far, and I believe if you try it out now, you would love it as well. Though, the first time I tried it out, I didn't really give it a chance, but I just feel it's a very good weapon overall, and you can use it at a big area of ranges and still take down enemies pretty easily. I remembered I played more with the M416 rifle before, but I will play more with this weapon now, cause I'm starting to really like it. I assume all of you already play with the ACE 23, but I mean, it's just an amazing gun, and I wanted to make a review on it, so there was. I was your host Hornedal, thanks for watching weapon reviews, and I see you guys in the next review.